View your stream. Waiting. Oh yeah. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there we go. Alright, I got it plugged in for juice. It says we're live. There's a 40-second delay. It's kind of dark. But this is a storm with 70-mile-an-hour winds blowing everything in, and I am cowardly hiding behind the grocery store. Ah, there it is. Okay, let me just open your W. Hello everyone. Okay, and I'm gonna hello everyone. Okay, and I'm gonna turn on the scanner and just confirm that this is a big old storm. Okay, and yeah, I just done already. Oh, that's fast. Turn up. I got the worst antenna. Yeah, it's a really short one too. Okay. So what they were saying is that there's a storm, a very powerful storm coming in until 8 p.m. and it's like that's 20 minutes from now. So it's this isolated cloud blowing in hard and fast. And I don't know, I just wanted to hide from it. Just wanted to get away a little bit. See, it's too wet. I got too many electronics exposed. So I have an external antenna. This thing is this is the top of the line thing, this antenna. It's I paid extra. The standard one is sitting in a drawer. So okay, I think maybe this is pretty good. Maybe the storm ain't so bad. I'm kind of in a trashy grocery store. I thought they would have Wi-Fi. Instead, I'm actually using my own hotspot. And I came here. Well, I wanted, sleeping overnight, and also I thought they'd have good Wi-Fi too. But there's no parking spots. There's no parking spots behind the grocery store. I just kind of chose a spot, so I wanted to get away from that wind. I wanted to avoid the wind, as they said there was going to be hail. So I got 20 minutes of a violent storm, done by 8. So I think usually when they say it's done by a certain time, it'll be done sooner than that. I got over here a little sooner because I don't like getting caught in rainstorms while driving it, so I got here a little sooner. There was a siren that went off twice, and I decided to come over here early on that second. Today was extremely hot, 88 degrees. I was sweating in my car for a large portion of the day. It was a challenge to get through the heat, and now I got to get through the storm. What a weird change of events in this small area. That's the weather. This is like the storm belt of America, from the south to the north. So okay, maybe it's not going to be so bad. I thought it was going to be worse. Maybe I don't need to continue live streaming this so much. Yeah, it's one of those days. It's like the people might be more religious in this area because of all the crazy weather patterns that occur. there's just such changes in weather that unpredictable. I mean, my God, I actually looked at the weather today, and I didn't see any suggestion that there's going to be any serious storms coming in. And then suddenly I hear a siren, and I'm like, what? I thought I was on top of this. I thought I was paying attention, but apparently not. Full coverage. Get you down. Oh, I don't have insurance on this car. There's no down payment. I already got the hail damage already. Back in South Dakota. And that was where hail is pretty significant. They'll make of hail, but not here. I mean, I know that hail's usually been small in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. And I'm pretty much in a direct northern line to that area. I don't expect hail to be much worse along this north-south region. So maybe this ain't too bad. And I can't expose. I got exposed wires. I have to be very careful about getting inside. So when the rain kicks in like this, the wind will die down. Yeah, the wind is pushing hard, but the rain usually, I think, slows it down. So maybe this ain't bad. Once again, I got scared though. I mean, I moved over from another parking spot on the side. I thought I studied the map close with the wind. I thought the wind was going to be coming out, and I thought I'd get protection on the side of the store, and instead I wasn't. I was in direct line of the wind. So I moved to the back of the store, back to all this trash. It doesn't and yeah, this is a real trashy area. It wasn't, my windows weren't so foggy just like 10 minutes ago. I closed all the windows down, and just wanted to protect everything from the storm. All right, well, you know, it's not so bad. Protected area, more exposed area. Lightning. I'm not hearing thunder. Little lightning. I don't even know how hail could come at this point. So, oh wait, there's a little thunder. It said we're heat. I only got to survive 15 minutes, and we'll be safe after 15 minutes. So that's something. Yeah, I hear rain pattering on gutters. Yeah, when this blows over, I can go in the store and have a look around. Roar. But they didn't say anything about tornadoes. Nothing. Yeah, away from the trees. Stop breathing. Yeah, that's the problem with that fog. I can't just exhale. I can't let the air out because of all this rain. This rain would be smacking me a lot harder if I was exposed to the wind. It's like coming at a sideways, but even sideways and stuff, it's still falling straight down. When I open up the door, I'm feeling it. But yeah, I was sweating for a large part of the day, and now we got this cool weather, rain coming in. But then tomorrow it's getting right back up to the 80s. So it's like it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be in the 80s for the next week around these parts. So I want to continue my travels up north to try to get away from this hot weather. 88 today. And this is only what, the beginning of May? Summer hasn't even started yet. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay, I can look on the screen. I can kind of see the trees are whipping a little bit. Got a little bit of action going on. Those trees are more directly exposed to the wind than me. I could just put this camera outside the car. Should I do that? It'll probably blow over, huh? This camera is supposed to be all weatherproof and stuff. I just want to spread out the legs a little. Okay, for a couple of minutes, I'm gonna just sit outside, facing away from the car, or for like a minute. I'm gonna sit outside the car. Okay, all the protections are there. All right, just let it work. Yeah, it's a wet camera. Wow. This is a wet camera. Let's see, drippy wet. I don't want to plug it in anytime soon. I'm operating on battery life. But yeah, I could dry off the lens a little bit. Yeah, is that rain good to sleep to? Maybe I could just leave the camera out. It's got maybe about 20 minutes left of battery life. So yeah, I'm hitting cities where Lincoln has given speeches. I think that's kind of interesting, but I mean, I know the areas look a lot different now compared to then, but they have the historical sites up. At least they have signs that say this was where it happened. This is where Lincoln defended defendants. I could have had Lincoln as my lawyer if I ever got charged of a crime in Illinois. Or he had debates with Stevenson. Was it Adlai Stevenson? He had political debates to become a senator, and they went from city to city, maybe covered 8 cities, doing stump debates, stump speeches, stump debates, and they marked the sites where these debates occurred. This was the first one. This is the second one. This was the last one. And a lot of it was Lincoln had his strong stance against slavery, and most of the Illinois people did not care for that. So he lost, but then later he ran for president and won that. It was a wider concern outside of Illinois. It was a bigger concern. So Illinois was pro-slavery back in Lincoln's time, and then so he had to use federal law to change Illinois. He couldn't change it himself. within the state's boundaries. He had to go above Illinois' head about the issue of slavery. So yeah, I guess this ain't so bad. I get scared sometimes. So weird to get scared about this, and I'm concerned about my car. Oh, I got drippiness. So there are some leaks that I need to do. I need to do a good leak hunting. Get some more. I'm out of Gorilla Tape now because I used a ton of Gorilla Tape for my. Oh my God, this is dead. Okay. I don't even know where I could get a long. Jeez. All right, I should have known that would be dead. The light's dead. The GoPro light works, but that's so bright. I could put a GoPro light on me. Well, I have done that before, but I guess I could have shined the GoPro light. Yeah, that's pretty bright. It's gonna take a few minutes for that to show up on the live stream for me to see. Maybe I'll just turn it off. It's a little bright. All right, that's too much. I at least need it to like point away from me. So I walked through the Alton Caves, and yeah, it doesn't look that okay. It doesn't look that bright on screen. You just, you know, if you want to be a star, you got to deal with the bright lights. I can't really stare at this though. There is, okay, I do have something to. I'm holding on to this diffuser, this light diffuser. Maybe I can use this. What? I just lost my connection? There's a problem with the server. Retry. What, did I lose the connection? Alright, I got a light diffuser on that I keep in my door panel. That's a little bit better. I really never intended to use it, but I didn't want to. I couldn't bear to throw it away either. So maybe I could deal with that. So I think it's pretty safe. I got 7 minutes, and then the storm is scheduled to stop in 7 minutes. Yeah, I'll need to like reseal this car or something. Today I took out a lot more stuff from this car, a lot of carpeting. I discovered maggots underneath the carpeting, so I'm really happy that I got rid of that carpeting. It stayed stoggy for many months since, I believe, when I was caught in the flood. The last time I did that live stream, in the flooding in Louisiana, where the water reached up to the bottom of my car and it was touching the bottom of my car. Well, I think the water actually got in, because I have a plug that's rusted out or something. I got this another open spots on the bottom of my car. It's great for cleaning. Alright, I removed the carpets and then took the plug out and I threw the plug away. So I got this open circle, and I could just I was brushing the dirt into that circle and just throwing the trash away like that, instead of trying to haul it out the side of the door. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I got rid of a lot of carpets that came with the car, and I have now slightly extra foot room. I can lower my foot a little bit lower now. That carpet was too much. I could provide my own carpet. I'm using carpet for the seat now, instead of the seat cushion, and carpet for the floor, and it's working out. It's working out pretty good. So it's a changeover of more things going on in this car, where I'm improving the space. This car has came with very limited space. You couldn't do anything when I first bought this car, and now I've expanded to the sides, up, above, and down below, and all around, and I feel like my health has improved simply because I can you know, I sit hours and hours. Like today, I was just avoiding the sun sitting in the car, and I can move around more, and I feel like my health has improved because of that. Bigger space offers better health improvement opportunities, and it's like luxury. I'm fighting luxury. All right, my ancestors spent their lives trying to improve their luxuries, and I'm trying to disassemble luxury. There's so much luxury, even though this is supposed to be considered a low-end car. They put too many luxuries in. I want a car that just has the bare bones, exposed wires, all metal, no plastic coverings, nothing like that. I just want everything, the bare bones, like I got it. And that improves space, because space is more of a luxury than having plastic protection pieces. I'll find out if I've made a mistake, if a wire gets broken, because that's going to be the biggest concern, is breaking a wire and the brake light stopped working or something. But I think I've been pretty safe with the wiring so far. I'm trying to protect it from the rain and from hooking it in any way and yanking it or cutting it. All right. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess this should be fine then. I just get a little freaky. I'm like, am I gonna be live streaming my death, or is it another you know, Travis got too scared thing? It looks like the wind is dying down. I'll give it more time. Give it till 8. I got 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm eating. I've got problems with these containers screwing off and then falling down. So that's a downside with what I got here. It doesn't take many screws either. 1, 2. Oh, there we go. They screw off and fall, and then the food splatters all over. I find myself checking them, and just every when I check them, I want to turn them a little bit as a way to test them. But when you got too much, when you got a heavy load in the jar, it can be a big crash if the screw is loose. So you wanna make sure that the screws are always tight. I've had a few of them fall down, and it's not fun. I've spilt chia seed. I've spilt a couple of things. So that's the one of the downsides. These spices haven't really unscrewed. They're pretty sturdy. The peanut containers weren't exactly designed to hang off a car roof like this with a magnet. All right, they're not exactly. That's, you know, they fall easy. If the peanut company knew that their containers were going to be used widespread for hanging, then maybe they would have given it a little extra screw in there, so that yeah, Gorilla Tape fixes a lot for sure. But yeah, I've run out. I've used it so much. I used a ton of Gorilla Tape on this door because I got these holes, and I'm not bothering to cover up the holes on this at all, because I know I don't really smack against it. I like putting my knee kind of in the holes sometimes. But this back door, now that's a problem. I put a bunch of tape because I'm afraid something will get in there. I don't want the window being interfered with when I roll it down or anything like that. And I didn't put any tape on the other doors. So yeah, the rain is dying down a little bit. I'm barely feeling the rain. Barely. All right, so it's the sky, and that's passed pretty much because it has. Yeah, the rain's coming down pretty good still though. But that's past. That's the big storm that went by. Yeah, the wind is slowed down. I think I can move. I better move. All right. I better move at this point. All right, because I don't want them catching me just hanging out behind the store, thinking that maybe I'm trying to do something illegal. All right. So I gotta. Whoop! There was a big in front of me. It almost was from the store. All right. I'm just gonna move over. Oh yeah, I see people are driving a little bit now. Okay, gotta find. Yeah, it's got a pretty orange color out there. There's a pretty orange color. But that's all past now. Is just this intense cloud. Whoa, what? This intense cloud. And now that it's past, how about I do this? Yeah, and this camera can't really overheat this time because it's actually a lot cooler. Alright, a low visibility repositioning here. Whoop. And yeah, this is just a simple reposition. Actually, I think I wanna be like in the parking lots, not even on the side. All right, I think I'm gonna stop this live stream then. Let's see, how do I stop?